Lindsay Lohan reflects on growing up in the spotlight and why it was harder than people realize. Lindsay Lohan, the actress who became world famous while still a teenager, is opening up in a big way about what it was really like to grow up famous. In a new interview with Vogue Arabia, the 39-year-old star looked back on her early years in Hollywood and shared thoughts many fans might not have expected. People have been talking about her honesty and even questioning why no one stepped in to protect her when she was young. Lohan became famous fast. She first starred in The Parent Trap when she was just 12, and by the time Mean Girls came out in 2004, she was one of the biggest young stars in the world. But along with fame came pressure, and it wasn't always fun. Lohan said the attention she faced after Mean Girls was also overwhelming and consuming, and that while parts of it were exciting, it was also very hard to handle as a teenager. What's especially striking about Lohan's remarks is how honestly she talks about feeling unprotected. She asked, "Why didn't anyone just go and take me out of there, protect me more?" Admitting that as a young person, she didn't know how to handle all the attention and stress that came with her job. She said she wishes she had listened to her parents when they suggested moving back to New York instead of staying in Los Angeles, where the Hollywood spotlight was strongest. This new reflection comes years after Lohan stepped away from Hollywood life. After dealing with intense media attention, legal issues, and personal challenges in her 20s and early 30s, she quietly moved to Dubai in 2014. There she has built a calmer life with her husband, Bader Shammas, and their young son, Louis. She described her life now as more balanced and peaceful, giving her space to focus on family and what matters most, a sharp contrast to the chaos of her youth. Fans and commentators online have responded in different ways to Lindsay's reflections. Some people remember her parents' involvement in the media and question whether her family ever really protected her as well as they could have. Others point out that Hollywood's intense focus on young stars often pushes them into adult situations before they're ready, making it hard for anyone, even adults, to step in. Regardless of opinion, many fans appreciate that Lindsay is finally sharing a more personal side of her story. In the interview, Lohan also talked about her career today. After a long break from acting, she's returned with roles in recent movies and is even taking on more creative control behind the scenes as a producer. She said that as she's got older, she feels more confident and more involved in her work, something she didn't have the power to do when she was younger. Overall, Lindsay Lohan's honest reflections show how complicated fame can be, especially when it hits at such a young age. Her story highlights the challenges of growing up in the public eye and gives fans a deeper look at the person behind the headlines. What started as a simple celebrity interview has turned into a thoughtful conversation about childhood, fame, and finding peace later in life.